in the harsh wildlands of the world's oldest continent. 3 crews are hunting a hidden fortune in Aussie gold.
Follow me to the gold. The gold in my veins and I live and breathe it.
Gold is a passion. We have spent our life savings on this little project.
This is my office. Why would you choose anywhere else?
Braving the unforgiving outback.
All sorts of things that wouldn't mind a piece of you.
How much gold have they taken?
With big machines.
Shut it down! Shut it down!
And million-dollar dreams.
We've got a target this year of 600 ounces.
Survival means staying on target.
Let's go and get some more, eh?
On time.
Season's closing really quickly.
Hunting the big strike.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
That can change their lives.
Show me the money right there.
In a heartbeat.
This is the biggest nugget we've ever found.
Aussie gold hunters. A storm of trouble threatens to sink the dirt dogs.
I can't do anything. It's going to bugger us for weeks.
But a new arrival could save the day.
Canadians can drive anything.
Henry and Kelly boldly go deep into the wild.
You wouldn't want to break down out here. It'd be a long walk home.
To uncover a shocking surprise.
Holy Henry!
And the Gold Gypsies fight to save their season.
Haven't done real good so far.
Oh. Takes a momentous turn. With 6 weeks left in the gold season, Dirt Dogs Vernon Strange and Leon Marsh are playing catch-up on their remote bushland mine site at Marda. Despite a $20,000 clean-up a week ago, they urgently need to get back on schedule to hit their 600-ounce gold target.
13.5 ounces?
We're slipping behind.
The 3-man crew need help to increase gold production while there's still time.
How you going, man?
How you going, mate?
Bees are a bit friendly.
Well, not wrong. Made a few phone calls.
Yeah.
Can't find anyone local, but I got an option. I just talked to my brother in Canada.
Yeah.
And he knows someone that's keen, willing and able, he recommends, who's willing to come out and give us a hand. Got a mining background, oil and gas and drilling. Only catch is it's going to cost us a few grand in airfares.
Is it worth it?
By the time I finish mucking around trying to find someone locally, it's probably going to cost the same anyway.
Run with it, yep.
All right, well, I've got to go into town and get a bit of paperwork done, so...
All right, sounds cool.
See you tomorrow.
Easy done. No worries.
Cheers.
Me and the bees.
While Vern makes plans, mechanic Jake Larson is processing a stockpile of gold-rich pay dirt through the dog's 45-ton dry blower, Goldzilla.
Hey, Jake, how you going? Hello, Leon. How are you? Good. I heard the machine shut down, so I thought I'd come and get you while it's nice and clean. Yeah, I wouldn't mind sticking that dirt through that we trucked in from that last site. That'd be good, because I'll be able to sluice it tonight.
All right, well, I'll finish this off and then you can take it.
But there's a grey cloud on the horizon.
The forecast 40% chance of rain, and those belts will run off if it does rain, so instantly you get one splatter of rain, just shut it down. Yeah.
Shut it down?
With Goldzilla in a feeding frenzy, it's a precious chance to get ahead of the game. But above, trouble's brewing. The dry blower can't work in the wet. Heavy rain could turn raw dirt to thick mud in minutes, damaging her critical systems. Responsible for the $500,000 machine, Jake can't afford to take chances.
It's starting to bloody rain. I've got to put the plant down. It's just started to rain. If we leave it any longer than this, we'll spit belts off instantly, so had to shut down straight away. It's not very good because we've still got a lot of dirt in the hopper. If it rains too much, the hopper will be clogged and we've got to pull the grizzly off and shovel it all out by hand.
The 3.5-ton grizzly separates large rocks from soil. Removing it will shut the dogs down for days they can't spare. But if the weather continues, their troubles will just be getting started.
What are we going to do? If this keeps raining like this, that's going to set it like a bloody rock in that hopper.
That stockpile that we've got, that will be soaked down.
Yeah.
How long do you reckon Goldzilla will be out of action for?
If it stops now, a week.
And if it keeps going?
It's going to bugger us for weeks. Well, Craig, so nothing we can do until it stops raining.
400 kilometres northeast, remote prospectors Kelly Carter and Henry Chasing are living up to their reputation.
The area we're going to is quite remote and it's hard to get there. Hills, gullies, small tracks that are just not very wide. Sometimes you've got to go to these out-of-the-way places to get the gold where no one else can get to.
After being pursued,
I don't think I've got someone following us. People follow other people so that they get straight onto the gold.
and poached,
Taking all the gold.
They would have at least got 10 ounces out of here. They would have followed my truck last time, I guess.
the duo have been forced to venture deeper into the bush than ever before, to hunt down new sources of gold far beyond the reach of their rivals.
We definitely hope to get quite a few ounces here, and we're here to find as much as we can and keep moving and keep going towards our target, which is 50 ounces for the season.
Still nearly 30 ounces shy of their target. There's just 6 weeks till the end of the gold season, leaving Henry and Kelly running out of time.
How's your vehicle going, Henry?
And road.
Pretty rough track.
Their destination is Gum Creek, an isolated patch of tough, barren wilderness, 150 kilometres from the nearest town.
Just on the other side here, down here is Gum Creek.
Remember, found a little patch there 2 years ago, so...
You know, there's gold there.
Oh, I love it when you say gold. I hope we find lots of gold.
All but inaccessible, Gum Creek has one thing going for it. Few people are fool enough to go there.
I can see why we didn't bring the caravan.
Meaning Kelly and Henry should have fresh ground and lots of it.
If you're going to an area that's not so easy to get to, then you might be the first person there, and that's the luxury of it.
Working alone, off the map, the rewards could be high, but so could the risks.
The last thing we want is for something to go wrong. You wouldn't want to break down out here. It'd be a long walk home.
"350 kilometres south at Bulong, gold gypsies Greg and Christine Clark are battling to keep their livelihood from collapse.
Time's running out. We haven't got the target yet that we had hoped.
After mechanical nightmares forced them to start their season over,
This dry blower's just been a big dummy.
they hit a gold drought at the worst possible time.
What do you got there, babe?
Wire.
Wire?
Their summer deadline is just weeks away, with almost 50 ounces still to find and 50-degree days coming. The pressure and temperature are rising.
It's getting a hot day, that's for sure.
It's going to be a killer summer, eh?
How are you managing?
I'm buggered already.
Yeah, I see you sweating.
Buggered
away.
already. In the work we've done here, we haven't got a great deal of results yet. But down there, this looks really promising here.
Greg's hoping the answer to their troubles could lie in opening up a brand new part of their bush mine site.
Once we get into here,
Yeah, well,
which I know we will, I'm positive there's bigger nuggets down here.
I reckon we get one big as your thumb.
Bigger.
Bigger.
I'm predicting bigger nuggets.
Opening up the new area will mean chewing through more precious resources.
We haven't done real good so far. It's cost us an awful lot for the fuel and everything else. And no pay at the end of it. It doesn't happen too often, but it has been known to happen because that's gold prospecting.
But with their season on the line, Chris is convinced the new start could deliver a much-needed change in fortune.
Yeah, we haven't found a lot of gold up this way, so it's a bit disappointing. So we're going to have to move in there where we know the good nuggets are. So it's full bore into there and rip into it and start getting some good gold out.
150 kilometres west at Marda, wet weather has stalled the Dirt Dogs' dry blowing operation. 24 hours on, the rain's still coming down.
Yeah, buckets are chasing gold. Yeah. We can't dry blow. We're going to be down for ages. We're never going to reach our target. The rate we're going here. Nothing we can do until it stops raining. Yep.
While the boys have plenty of supplies, they're starved of good news. After a 2-day deluge, finally it's time to assess the damage. First, Jake checks how deeply the rain has soaked into the dirt they've stockpiled for dry blowing.
How's it looking?
Oh, it's not looking too well at all. We've got 2, 3, probably 4 inches of water.
5 inches.
Straight over the top of the pile, so... I don't know. How long do you think it's going to be till we're dry blowing again?
That's a couple of weeks. We're buggered. That's a big chunk of our quota. Bugger the rain.
With only 6 weeks left in the season, losing a third of them could cripple the dogs' chances of reaching 600 ounces. But back at camp, there's a welcome sight.
Oh, man. I'm surprised he got through the mud. You made it in the rain.
Hello.
How he's going?
And he's not alone. Daughters Ella, Lauren and Carly have made the 600-kilometre trip to help Dad until full-time crew arrives.
That was some free slave labour. I suppose we better get out of this rain. We're going to get unpacked and get sorted. So.
Yeah. Working deep in the bush can mean weeks of isolation for the whole Dogs crew. Family are always welcome, whatever the weather.
I love seeing the girls, but it's a bit of a shock to the system too. It's chaos. There's all sorts of stuff they get up to out here. And they tear around and keep me pretty well occupied for a couple of days. And yeah, we have a lot of fun. They really get into everything that's going on here, and it's good to see them. Girls, grab a plate.
It's good to get away and be with your family. It's just a nice sense of community, you know, when you're all together.
Dad, I miss him a lot. He has done pretty much everything for our family, and he's just a really great dad, and I couldn't ask for anything more of him.
After a 100-kilometre crawl through thick bush, Kelly and Henry have reached the isolated Gum Creek.
Set up here?
Yeah.
Used to towing $70,000 worth of equipment, they've had to strip their gear to the basics to get here.
I miss my caravan. I like having a shower and a toilet every night.
Kelly doesn't really like sleeping in tents. We're not coming here to stay at the Hilton or the Ritz-Carlton. I'm here to detect and find gold.
With nearly $45,000 worth of gold to find in 6 weeks, the duo need to get to work quickly.
All that matters is to get some gold and as fast as possible, get as much gold as possible. Yeah.
But something's caught Henry's eye.
Oh, are you kidding me? Come look at this. That's good, huh? This is about a meter from the tent.
Yeah.
1 gram sunbaker in front of the tent. We haven't even got the detector out. That's pretty good.
Well, we know there's gold here then. Well done. The sunbaker, basically, it's on the surface. There's no digging. It's normally a little bit shinier, and yeah, they're gorgeous, and you'd hardly get them, so that's a bonus.
A $50 sunbaker nugget is a great way to start the gold hunt.
I'm going to start pretty close to here, I reckon.
Oh, yeah, I'll start with the gullies.
But Kelly's worried about her $5,000 detector.
I had a couple of dropouts with my power cord yesterday. We bought the spare, didn't we?
Yeah, I got all the spares.
Oh, good.
With help over 400 kilometres away, there's no option but to hit the dirt in 40-degree heat.
Found a sunbaker just next to the tent, so hopefully there's more gold just close by.
While Henry stays close to camp, Kelly works further afield.
I'm really happy at the moment finding gold near camp. That's cool. But it can turn straight around. You might detect all day, find nothing.
Hopefully it's gold.
Henry's keen to build on his sunbaker.
Not a shotgun pellet. All right. Just an old piece of aluminum wrapping. I didn't expect that much rubbish.
Oh, hey, cow.
Found anything?
No.
Yeah, I was just going to have a go up here.
Yeah, I'll try the shoulders.
We've just got to keep going, keep pushing, keep going for that 50 ounces.
But after a golden start,
But that's just part of the game.
their good luck's gone south.
You get a sunbaker and then you'll think every target close by is going to be gold. The sunbaker was just like, yeah, it's just a flash in the pan.
350 kilometres south, the Gold Gypsies are opening up a new part of their Jacks Hill mine site to try and end their dry streak.
It's rubbish. It's rubbish.
But the first signs aren't good.
No, I'm getting frustrated. We should have found one by now.
Yeah, you have your good days and you have bad days with gold prospecting.
Looks like we're having a bad day.
Desperate to clear as much ground as possible, Greg decides to run the 20-tonne excavator and 15-tonne loader back to back.
I feel like I'm doing double the work. Should need two of me, need a twin. I've got to get out of this and I've got to get into the loader and push it up so Chris can detect it. I have to get a smaller machine, I think. Come on, out of one, into the other. Oh, jeez.
In 40-degree heat, it's arduous work.
It's so hard, it's hot, tedious. Oh, girl. Don't get too old for this, eh? Oh, I'm buggered.
You know, you're dripping on my coil. Oh, wow.
Oh, dying, eh?
Yeah, it's a very hot day. Oh.
Oh,
Very
look, getting
hot.
in and out of these machines is killing me. We've got to find a better way of doing this.
I've got an idea. What do you reckon that I get in the loader?
Chris has only driven the loader a handful of times.
Come on over. I'll give you a rundown on it.
All right, back it down gently.
But with Greg struggling and the Gypsies' gold take flatlined, she'll have to step up.
It's got to work. I don't see anything other ways of doing other than this.
Yeah, bring it down. You're almost at the bottom.
Just we got to pick things up to make things pay.
Well, grab a bucket of dirt and spread it out then.
"350 kilometres west, Vernon Strange is doing what gold miners have done for over 100 years, staking a claim.
720810?
Yep, 720.
Spot on.
With rain stopping dry blowing, he's using the downtime to mark out a new plot of land for future use at precise GPS coordinates.
720810.
Spot on.
For a third-generation gold miner, it's a chance to pass on his skills to the fourth.
Hands down lower, so don't hit your hands. Like that, see?
So I'm taking it the West Slave Labour today?
Absolutely. Just put a trench next to that old one, and that trench indicates the direction of one boundary,
Yep.
and this trench indicates the other direction.
So this is a bit of an ancient process. Why don't we just do this on the internet or something?
This is how they did it 100 years ago, and this is how it's still done. People need to identify your boundaries on the ground. So I want you to film that, and there's the time we've got to put it on, 11:30. This is the datum peg and the paper. Now, you need to tell me when it's 11:30, Ella.
Yep.
Exactly.
Now.
Done. So
Okay.
that's it. That's the process finished now.
With the pegging done, the dirt pups can head back to camp. While dogs, Jake and Leon, work to stop the rain from drying up their gold take completely.
The bills keep coming in, so you can't just stop working when Goldzilla stops. We have to find gold, we have to make money somehow, so this is it. We're back to our old site to push and scrape and see if we can't fossick some up. We've had a pretty good morning, we've got about 4 nuggets, and hopefully we'll have a good afternoon, so things are looking up.
Detecting or fossicking for nuggets won't earn fortunes. But with Goldzilla down, every find is precious.
Can't even see a thing, I can feel it. Beautiful.
It's only small, but they will add up. 4 grams.
What do you reckon?
3.
3?
Yeah.
High five!
Half a gram nugget. I was hoping for a bit more.
A total haul of $350 is welcome.
All right, give it here.
But it's less than halfway to their $1,000 daily operating costs. Thanks to the rain, the dogs are sinking. At Gum Creek, Kelly and Henry are hoping for better luck from a new day on new ground.
This area is known to have little nuggets everywhere, so hopefully there should be a nice little patch of little nuggets. It's just a matter of time, I guess, before I walk over it, so I just got to put the hours and just got to keep walking.
With just $50 worth of gold to show for their efforts, hitting a gold-rich patch would get their hunt back on track.
Ah, you little ripper! I got a nugget! It's my first for the day!
How big?
I don't know, a gram?
I got a target here too.
It's nice.
Ah, still in.
Yes.
Yeah?
I got at least 0.5, 0.6.
So if this is gold, to me this is a patch, because that's bang, bang, and Henry's over there bang. So like,
At least we know there's gold in this area now.
If they've struck a patch, their 50-ounce gold target could take a beating.
Ah. You hear that?
hold on, what'd you say? You're kidding me.
Another little one. Maybe slightly bigger than the other one.
Another one!
You serious?
It was gold.
2 for Kelly, 2 for me, but I got the sunbaker just up there. So it's actually 3-2. So I'm still leading.
4 nuggets in minutes is confirmation. Henry and Kelly have hit a patch.
Perfect.
Yeah, it's always like pure bliss to find a patch.
Yeah, I better get detecting because she's going to catch up with me otherwise.
Bang, 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 bang. I love that. That's just going for gold.
There's no telling how many nuggets could be waiting to be found. Having come all this way, Gum Creek could be a river of gold. $350 kilometres south, Chris and Greg are doubling up on the heavy machinery to clear new ground for prospecting.
I think we're making headway, a lot more headway than before. Certainly with the two of us on the machines, it's starting to have a bit of an impact.
Tell you what, can't believe how easy they've cleared this. Beautiful. Yeah, just be careful, baby, working real close. I might swing out on you, but... Okay, just check behind you every time you go back up.
I'm always on the lookout, don't you worry.
She's doing really well. Proud of her.
Despite having just a few hours' experience, Chris has taken to the 15-tonne loader like a natural.
Hopefully, opening up so much ground should put us onto some really nice gold.
This has to pay off doing this. Absolutely has to pay off. We've got lots of good open ground, then now they've got all the boundary open, eh?
Yeah, it's great. It's the most open ground we've had since we've been on this lease, eh?
Having opened up a huge new space on Jack's Hill, both gold gypsies can get to work with their detectors. It's Greg who strikes first.
Might be worth an investigation. Hey!
That sounded great when you were digging
Tell you what,
it.
all this work won't be for nothing. Be in there still. Wee-woo!
The deeper the target is buried, the less chance it's trash, and the bigger it could be.
Oh, yeah. It's that one there. Oh, that's a nice nugget.
Now that.
Oh, don't stop shaking.
I can't, I'm buggered. I'm absolutely rooted.
I can tell because you were so excited.
Good little half-ouncey, that.
You couldn't find it. You were pushing it all over the place. Stop shaking.
Can't. Here, put it in your hand. I can't. I'll drop the bloody thing.
Worth $750, the half-ounce nugget is a small step towards their 80-ounce season target. But after weeks of struggle, at last, the gypsies are back on the gold.
Oh, I want to find one now. It's my turn.
At Marda, Jake and Leon are back detecting while they wait for their mine site to dry out. But the pickings are slim.
How long's it been since we found a nugget now?
It's been a couple of hours. This is just about the end of it, I reckon.
Yeah, I think so.
But despite 40-degree heat,
Oh, I just got to finish this here.
Jake's refusing to quit.
What do you got there, Jake?
think I got a little target there. Yeah, give it a bit of a scrape.
Carbon, I reckon. Give it a whistle. That's getting better.
Oh.
It's still there.
Bloody hell.
Been there for a million years. Another 10 minutes won't hurt.
Oh, it's out. Payday, Leon. Got it. Bloody hell.
I can feel that.
Can you?
Right there. Look at that. Wow. Unreal.
Whoa, that's heavy.
That's huge. Woohoo! Spot on, eh?
That's bloody
that's
excellent.
wicked.
I reckon that's about an ounce. $1,500.
Yes.
Can't complain with that.
Right, that's a beauty.
A 1 ounce nugget is the best find the dogs have had in days.
6 hours slaving away in the heat. That makes it all worthwhile.
Yep.
That's a doozy.
That's a doozy.
You can sit there all tonight and polish it with a toothbrush.
And back at camp, there's more good news. Vern's arrived with a new crew member.
Who's that?
Recommended by his brother in Canada, 28-year-old Lindsay Ironside
Lindsay. Okay, Lindsay, I'm Jake.
has flown 18,000 kilometres to join the team.
How you going on, Leon?
Responsible for running the dogs' camp,
Holy dooly.
it's Lindsay's first time in the bush.
So you come to give us a hand, have you?
I have.
Very good. We've been rehabbing, so we thought that'd be a good job for Lindsay.
But she's ready to face the challenge of hunting Aussie gold.
Lots of good jobs for Lindsay out here.
We have. We've got a list lined up already.
This is going to be no holiday for me. I'm here to work as hard as I can and learn as much as I can. I've been around all sorts of different oil and gas drilling and mining and around heavy equipment my whole life. I'm here to pretty much help them out with whatever they need.
All right, we'll better go and put the billy on and let Lindsay get settled in, and we'll have a yarn about what we're doing next, eh?
Yep, sounds good.
Whatever it takes, the equipment, the dust, the flies, the heat, I can handle it. I'm thrilled for the experience, and I just can't wait to get started.
At Gum Creek, Henry and Kelly have struck a potentially lucrative gold patch.
No way!
But with their fortunes looking up,
That's pretty loud.
Kelly's detector problems are back.
I'm having issues with my detector, like it's playing up. 1 minute's working, next minute's not, so...
Losing her detector on a patch is the last thing Kelly needs.
It's making me angry because Henry's off there chaining and he's finding the gold and I'm not getting any, but... So I've got a target, so I'm happy with that.
But suddenly...
I got another one!
You serious?
I got it! I haven't dug it out yet, but it sounds really good.
Ooh, that's loud.
Yeah. Oh, no. Say this.
It's cutting out, though.
With her detector struggling,
So what'd you do? Oh, make it work.
Kelly needs to find the target while she can.
It's out. Oh, you little
nice.
ripper.
That's beautiful. Yours is at least 5, 6, 6.5, 7. So we definitely got, I would say, at least 12 grams.
The $350 nugget is more proof the patch is rich in precious gold.
I want to get gold. We're not stopping for lunch. I just my detector. It just kept
Yeah, I know
failing.
you
I'm
won't
like,
stop for
go.
lunch, Yeah, it might be something with your headphones.
But if her detector gives out, Kelly will be left with no way to find it. On new ground at Jack's Hill, the Gold Gypsies are hoping a half-ounce nugget could be a sign their luck is turning.
I think I've got a second target.
And just a metre away from his last find, Greg's straight on to another signal.
Babe, come have a look at this.
I already heard that.
Oh, that is definitely gold.
Oh, I love that sound. Do you want me to dig a bit for you?
Oh, it's my gold. I'm digging it. Ding now.
It's still in it.
Another strong, deep signal could be another big find.
All right, stick that in there and see what happens, please.
Right in the bottom. Give me a look, quick. Oh my God. Oh
45 grand, Ed.
Oh, that'd be 2 ouncer.
The 2-ounce, $3,000 nugget makes a total of almost $4,000 in minutes.
And they might get bigger.
They will.
Out of nothing, the gypsies are onto a hot streak.
I want to know what's further down.
Don't have to do the rest before we get that done.
This is amazing. Unbelievable.
Next push, it'll tell us. We'll get bigger again next push. I'll put money on it.
After turning up a $350 nugget, Kelly Carter's wounded detector is suffering in brutal weather.
It's bloody hot out here today, and the detector's not really working 100%, but maybe we'll figure it out. I've just got to fiddle around with it. But hey, we found the gold, so once you find a patch, you just got to get the gold out. That's it. You got to flog it. This is awesome.
Despite Kelly's optimism, the $5,000 machine is constantly dropping in
Another little target. Good.
and out.
It's always happening just at the wrong time too. Oh, that's good.
Kelly needs to grab every last target before it cuts out for good.
Work, you baby, work. It's screaming now. We're deep now. Oh, it's out. Oh my God. Henry! That's got to be over 2 ounces. Oh my God. That's showing me the money right there. That's just like a month's salary. That's just gold. Henry!
Oh, you found something?
You're not going to believe what I found. I'm not showing you till you get here.
Nice.
It's a nice one.
1 ounce?
Hold out your head.
Whoa. Seriously. That's 2 or 3 ounces.
Yeah, I thought it was over 2. I'm not sure. We've got
That's really nice. It's a beautiful piece.
I reckon that's got to be one of my biggest, I reckon, but we've got to go weigh it.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
Whoa, you're way ahead of me nowadays.
I think I did well today.
All right, let's go weight it up.
Let's go weigh it up.
We'll check the machine.
With new crew member Lindsay on board, the Dirt Dogs want to use their downtime to carry out maintenance on Goldzilla.
Now's a good time to do those modifications we've been talking about for ages. Let's get this grizzly off and get those modifications done. Not the sort of grizzly you're thinking of either. This one hasn't got claws. It doesn't drag you out of your tent and eat you or anything like that. Lindsay can give us a hand with that, so I'm going to get you put your truck driving with crane skills to the test.
Okay.
Yep, well, let's get stuck in it and get this grizzly off down to the engineers.
Yep, not going to find any gold sitting here.
No.
The grizzly is a critical component. Leon has an idea that should prevent it taking damage from heavy rocks.
What I envisage is we can get it from sort of like that angle, and if we can jack it up and put it like that angle a lot steeper, that'll make it a lot more efficient. It'll allow the rocks to roll off. We won't have to shake it as hard and crack it all up.
To make the modifications, the dogs need to lift the 3.5-ton grizzly off Goldzilla.
Yeah. Try that, Jake.
With its spring dampeners under huge pressure,
Hold it there.
it's a high-risk job.
Tilt him up. Hold it. Hold it.
Tilt the machine a bit.
The slightest mistake risks damage to Goldzilla and her crew.
Don't forget, man, if this thing comes off...
Yeah. Boom up. Stop.
Yep, keep it going. Yes, one down.
While the grizzly's secure, the custom-made hopper beneath, worth $10,000, also needs to be removed. And this time, Lindsay's in the hot seat.
Lindsay has to earn a keep. I need to see what she's capable of.
After striking a gold-rich patch at Gum Creek, Kelly Carter has unearthed a monster nugget.
You going to put it in?
But how big is it?
So wait.
I'd like it to be 70 grams.
With nearly 30 ounces to find in 6 weeks,
Yeah, well, I'll say 71.
the nugget could be a big step towards their season goal.
Hey, that's just under 3 ounces. 86.5. Well, well done.
Gum Creek. Oh.
That's $4,500 just there.
The big nugget's done damage to the target,
This is at least $5,000 today.
but it's the damage to Kelly's detector that's still on her mind.
I've got to get my detector right. It's not working, I know.
Again, we just changed the power cord.
I know, but I reckon I've only been detecting 50% of the time this morning.
I've changed everything.
I know, but it just stops. I've checked the settings. I'm detecting, and then all of a sudden, nothing. Nothing through the headphones.
Yeah, it's the power cord. We need to get another one.
I don't think it is the power cord,
I've
Henry.
just checked.
It's not the power cord. You know what? I'm going to go to Cal. I can go into Cal now. I can get it sorted out.
Well, you won't get it back today, but...
No, but they can tell me what's wrong with it and stuff it. You know what? I'll hire a machine and come back.
Walking away from a potentially game-changing gold patch to make repairs is a big gamble.
It's like I'm in heaven and hell. You know, I've just found this beautiful nugget, but now my machine doesn't work, so I've got to leave it and go and get it working. It's torn. I'm just torn.
Just drive safely, Cal.
If I'm not here by 10 o'clock, something's wrong.
Yeah, all right.
Yep.
But an even bigger risk lies between Kelly and Kalgoorlie.
I'll see you at 10 tomorrow.
All right, bye, Cal.
400 kilometres of some of the toughest country on Earth, which she'll face alone.
Just idle backwards now.
At Marda, Lindsay Ironside needs to prove her driving skills.
I do expect that I'll have to get down and dirty pretty fast here. And I'm going to have to prove myself to the dirt dogs before they fully accept me into the team.
Just go straight towards Jake.
Moving a custom-made hopper worth $10,000.
Now start swinging hard left.
One slip could turn a bad week into a disaster.
Straighten up a bit.
Oh, that's a lot of muscle.
Keep going, keep going, keep going. Drop it straight down there onto the truck.
Canadians can drive anything.
The 2-ton hopper is on board without a scratch.
Lindsay was brilliant on the loader. She's surprised me, actually, how gentle she was with it, so that's great. So we're all done, tie it down and total off.
Lindsay's shown that she can handle heavy equipment. I reckon we've got more than we bargained for.
Thank you. That was so
You did well,
easy,
Lindsay. I was very impressed. Well, it's all tied down. I'm going to run it to Meriden. You can do without me for a couple of days if you're just pushing and scraping, or...
Yeah. Yep. Lindsay's got your job now. She's Lindsay Loader, mate. Yeah.
All right.
With his truck safely loaded, Leon will take the components to be modified.
I'll grab me bags and I'm gone.
Have a good break.
All right, cheers. I want the jar full of gold by the time I get back.
Better have a talk to Lindsay about that.
After battling hard, the Dirt Dogs have survived the washout. But with under 2 ounces to show for the week, their chances of reaching their 600-ounce target have taken a huge hit.
We've been pushing and scraping and trying to keep the gold coming in, but it's only scraps, it's only little bits, you know. The dirt's got to dry out. The dry blowers is where the money is. The machine stopped, the bills don't. The bills keep coming.
And with just 6 weeks left in the season, they urgently need to catch a break.
We can't seem to take a trick at the moment. Pouring with rain, smashing machinery. It's costing us days, it's costing us dollars. It's times like these, you just think, why be out here in the stinking heat and the dust? I don't bloody know. Sometimes I scratch my head and wonder.
After 2 big finds, the Gold Gypsy spirits are riding high.
Can I have a go here? I mean,
No, you can't have to go here. You go down there.
All right, good luck.
Good luck. I don't need it. I'm on the good spot.
Yeah, that sounds like a target. This one's really deep.
A third deep target within 2 metres could be yet another big nugget.
She could be another foot down there. Can it be bigger than the last nugget we found?
Be in there. All right, Green, now you sucker.
Do you want me to get the pinpointer out?
Grab the pinpointer, yeah.
Got it in my back.
With the target still buried, Chris uses a handheld detector to try and find it.
See, I've got a ring on,
Yep.
but it's still...
Still deeper.
This has got a certain depth it can read.
I'm going to have to get the excavator.
Yeah?
I can't dig anymore. I'm screwed.
That'll do it.
Now that's a hole. Let's see if it's still in there or not.
I'll pick. I'll get in and find it. I can hear it
That's
grating.
a big hole.
I can hear it grating on the rock.
Even after opening a deep trench, the target signal is still off the chart.
It's still in the ground.
It's huge. It's like the size of half a saucer. You're kidding. We've just got another 5 inches.
Oh.
Oh, it's a massive turning point, baby. Oh, it's out.
It's out.
It's out.
No.
Oh.
Done it again.
Oh.
Come on. Oh, holy God. Oh, my God. That'd be 5 ounces at least.
Nah.
Oh,
I reckon that's 6.
Oh, I'm nearly crying. Oh, my God. Oh.
I've hit it with the pick.
I can see that. Oh. Oh. Oh, no, I've got tears in my eyes.
Oh, you make me cry too.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you gave it a good whack with a pick.
Oh, mate. That's $8,000.
Oh.
You know what that means? Between what we've just found in these 3 holes is $10,000.
After being pushed to breaking point, it's one of the biggest days of Chris and Greg's career.
This is the biggest nugget we've ever found. Now we have to find larger.
After all the hassles we've gone through with the dry blower, with the wire, this just makes it so worthwhile.
The Gold Gypsies are back in business.